Welcome, Lacrosse fans. Getting ready for today's action here on a blustery, sunny day in the capital region. Your number 8 Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute engineers are faced off against the DeSales University Bulldogs. We've got a great matchup today. Heading into this contest today, DeSales University 0-1, and the number 8 nationally ranked engineers coming off a win this past week against SUNY Geneseo over in Western New York, 19-11. Getting ready for the national anthem here in Troy, New York. The RPI engineers coming into this season ranked number 17th overall in the preseason national rankings and number 2nd overall in the Liberty League preseason poll, have had an impressive stretch of victories to open the season, including an opener on the road at York, PA, who was ranked number 11th at the time preseason heading in. They've since ripped off 2 other victories, one at home last Saturday against the United States Coast Guard Academy. And we are moments away from face-off here at ECAV Stadium. This past week, again, the engineers were able to take down defending SUNYAC champions from 2023, SUNY Geneseo, by a score of 19-11. They used a second half, 12-7 second half to put the SUNY Geneseo Knights away. In that game, the engineers were led by Sean Smith, midfielder, was able to really extend the engineers' second half lead and put the Geneseo Knights away. Getting ready here, kicking off for our starting lineups for both teams. Again, DeSales comes in 0-1, dropping their season opener on the road at Stockton University by a score of 15-7. Both teams coming in with a high energy level of play off of successful conference schedules that they were able to rip through in the spring of 2023. DeSales 10-8 overall, but was 7-1 in the MAC Freedom Conference. Lost to number 20th ranked Stevens Tech in the championship game last year. The RPI engineers 9-7 overall last year, but were able to get into the Liberty League playoffs and return a bulk of that experience from last year's roster here in the spring of 2024, which is why they are up to number 2 in the Liberty League preseason poll, right behind nationally ranked Rochester Institute of Technology Tigers. For DeSales University, starters are number 4, Bo Neff, number 8, Mark Winkler, number 12, TJ Lowe in net, number 17, Colin Adams, a first-team all-conference attack from last year, number 19, Pat Schuett, number 21, TJ Heron, number 26, Tyler Weichert, number 37, Patrick Kerrigan, number 55, Eric Golashevsky, and number 66, Nate Perry from Corning, New York, right down the road here in the southern tier of New York. For the engineers, our starters coming into today's game, number 10, Sean Smith, number 12 in net, number 12 in the midfield, Luke Murphy. Number 14 in net, Joseph Perry. Number 15, transfer from Ursinus, Eric Ogert. Number 18, Will McGrath. At the face-off X, number 25, Angelo Venuto. Number 31, Tyler Ruffini. Number 34, Jack Green. Number 37, Caleb Aswari. And number 48, Tyler Stanek. The Engineers are coached by Scott Hackett Dalglish and assisted by lead assistant Joe Celo in his first season here at RPI. Additionally, Kevin Friga, RPI grad of 2020, Vonzel Legal, and Devin O'Leary. The DeSales University Bulldogs are led by DeSales University graduate in his 10th year, Matt Brancaccio. He is assisted by Sean Collins, Cam Eppel, Paul Mess, and Frank Krug. The Engineers backstopped by number 14, Joe Perry, first team All-Liberty League honorable mention, USILA All-American. Saving at about a 58.6% clip from last season. And we're getting ready for our face-off here at ECAV Stadium. Venuto digging it out. Play on call by the officials. Still scrumming through. Venuto comes up with the ground ball. Checked away by DeSales. And they will pick up the ground ball and advance possession into the offensive end. TJ Herron, Colin Adams, the two DeSales attack players of note. Both teams like to play an up-tempo style of offense. Schuett sweeping over the middle. Shot score! Low right corner there. The Bulldogs get on the board here early in the first quarter, 1-0. Just a sweep across the top there. You could see goalkeeper Joseph Perry really directing his defensive middies to try to shut off the top side there. Unfortunately, able to get underneath was DeSales, and able to get to the middle, get his hands free for an opportunity. Venuto back in the middle, going up against 25 for DeSales, Anthony Gash, their lead Fogo. Venuto pushes out in front. Fast break opportunity. He'll kick it to the wing. Shot wide over the top of the net, but RPI will retain possession here on the offensive end. RPI working behind the net here as we get the offensive subs coming on over to the top of the field. Anthony Mazzella up top, graduate midfielder from Madison, New Jersey. Number 30, Zach Swanson, sending it over. Sean Smith working against the long stick midfielder of DeSales. RPI really looking to capitalize on its first offensive possession here, working to find the soft spots in the Bulldogs defense. Mazzella from the wing, sweeping up top, steps in, sends it a little high. The officials indicate that ball will stay with the Engineers. 48 seconds on the shot clock. Tyler Raffini, back at X, sophomore attack player from Ward Melville High School out on Long Island. Finds it in the middle, shot, score! Engineers goal scored by number 12 graduate midfielder Luke Murphy from the X Dodge, and assist behind the net. Ruffini to Murphy. And we're 1-1 up here at ECAV. Engineers really doing a great job there, getting their offensive subs onto the field, working the ball, finding their opportunities, ultimately cashed in with a nice drive, draw, and dump from X by Ruffini. Venuto and Gash here facing off again. Gash pops it out to his left. And the Bulldogs will take offensive possession. Being hunted now. Gash is able to escape the trouble. And we've got a timeout on the field. An interesting matchup here today at the Face-Off X. Angelo Venuto, 13th in the nation for ground balls per game last year, 24th overall and nationally in the face-off percentage. The mechanical and aerospace engineering major, USILA All-American honorable mention last season. He's one of the top face-off men in the country. He is doing battle with Anthony Gash. 63 ground balls, 59% face-off percentage last season. Went 9 for 23 against Stockton, so definitely doing a more concerted effort to keep possession for the Bulldogs here this afternoon. DeSales' first goal was scored by number 19, Pat Schuett, the Sachem North High School alum. Both of these teams comprised of a lot of student athletes from the Philadelphia metro area, which is where DeSales is regionally, about 3 hours southwest here of Troy, New York. As we get going back here on action, the Engineers really pressing out, trying to keep their shape on defense. The Bulldogs pressing here, looking for their opportunity. Top dodge across by TJ Heron. Sends it over there, really working those wings so far against this Engineer defense. Swing across, sending it through X. And some nice defensive effort there by the Engineers. Number 34, Jack Green, able to take the ball away at X. Engineers have a relentless style of play as they look to settle in. No transition opportunity here on the fast break. Looking to capitalize off that caused turnover. Sweeping across the middle, wide open in the middle. Shot saved by the DeSales goalkeeper, but RPI will retain possession. Murphy wide open across the middle there. Nice shot and a score, number 53 for the Engineers. Gavin Kuzinow, midfielder, was able to get the ball up off of the save. RPI retained possession, moved it through X, and was able to capitalize on the goal from Kuzinow. Venuto and Gash again getting ready to face off here. The Engineers up 2-1 with 11:45 left here in the first quarter. And again, Gash is able to win it quickly to himself, coming down the middle, feeding to the wing, and the Bulldogs will pull it out and look to sub and get their offensive personnel on the field. Bulldogs doing a calculated job right now of winning possession and trying to capitalize on each possession against this high-powered, fast-paced RPI Engineers team. DeSales moving the ball low, skipping it, and we've got a violation here. RPI ball. Flag down now. We've got a penalty coming up against the Bulldogs. Number 21, TJ Heron, will go to the box for the Bulldogs. Engineers, extra man offense, emo offense, will set up and get an opportunity here with a player up to take advantage and extend their lead here in the first quarter. "30-second technical penalty there on Heron. Extra man offense moving, looking, probing, trying to find the open player. Swinging it up top. Mazzella working it to the wing. Drifting back to the center. Sean Smith sends it over. Working the backside here, looking for that opportunity. Mazzella to Murphy. Back up top. Mazzella, hard shot. And the DeSales goalie got a piece of that one, is able to retain possession into his net. TJ Lowe with a great opportunity there to retain possession, was able to pop that hard shot from Mazzella up into the air and able to retain it into his crease. Bulldogs clear, looking to find the open player, skipping it across the field. And they're able to clear it over the midfield line and set up on their offensive end here. Bulldogs swinging it through X. Another violation here will allow the Engineers to get back onto the offensive end if they can clear it. Sean Smith will step it over They have some numbers here looking for the opportunity. Smith steps in, shot and score. Low stick side, lefty rip from Sean Smith. Gives the Engineers a 3-1 lead. The Penfield High School graduate from the Rochester area really able to capitalize and continue that momentum from his performance against SUNY Geneseo this past week. Gash and Venuto at the face-off X again. Venuto will pop this one up and allow RPI to retain possession after extending their lead 3-1. Venuto checking in, skips it across. That one's a little too low, unfortunately, and the Engineers will look to set up their ride. DeSales working there clear. Engineers really hunting, trying to trap as much as they can right at that midfield line, force a mistake. The Bulldogs will settle in here, looking to get some offense working here. Now down 3-1 here in the first quarter. Engineers defense has tightened up since letting up one early. Back at X and picked out of the air there. Number 34 for the Engineers, Jack Green, all over the DeSales Bulldogs offensive attack players right now, really getting into those passing lanes, making it difficult for them to move the ball on the perimeter on offense. Luke Murphy here settling in the Engineers as they get their offensive personnel onto the field. 8:35 here so far left in the first quarter. 3-1 Engineer lead. They swing the ball through X here, looking to take advantage. DeSales extending a little bit more pressure now. They draw a slide. Engineers work the two-man game up top. Oh. Nice hit there by number 15 on the loose ball, Tyler Wolverton. Able to knock the ball loose, and DeSales will take advantage clear. Swinging through X now. They got a player coming out of the box, streaking. Engineers are able to match up, deny the secondary break opportunity. Swinging through X, DeSales really looking to initiate their offense from that wing and X area. Number 36, Jake Franton-Congeli. Ball moving across to number 5 there, Pac Wickstead. Looking inside, shot by number 2, Andrew Piccola, is a bit wide. 38 seconds left on the shot clock here for the Bulldogs. Wickstead moving it up top. They're really trying to get number 17, Colin Adams, their leading returning goal scorer. Opportunities, shot blocked by Green. Adams fed Jake Hurd, who was not able to get it past Green. Green soaked one. DeSales will retain possession. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Another wild shot deflected off of an RPI player. 3, 2, 1. Last second opportunity goes high and wide for Jake Hurd. And Joseph Perry will look to take possession for the Engineers here as the RPI Engineers defense hangs tough there. Blocks 2 shots, really extends out that pressure, not affording a good look by the Bulldogs offense. Perry, a high pass over the top of the ride, is able to get it down. Looking for a secondary break opportunity is the Engineers. Settling back out, shifting across, looking for that matchup, that opportunity to get their hands free. Eric Ogert, the transfer from Ursinus, moving it through X. Mazzella on the left wing here. Righty dodge across the top. Draws 2. Gets it back to Murphy. Murphy through traffic off the pipe. And the shot clock will reset with 6 minutes left here in the first quarter. Evan Watley working with Mazzella off the left corner of the box here. Mazzella moving the pass across. Ojert sending it through X. Skip pass across the top. Murphy. Jump shot and save. Great look and opportunity there. Nice skip pass across the DeSales defensive zone. Unfortunately, Murphy could not cash in. TJ Lowe, the goalkeeper for the Bulldogs, so far hanging tough on some of these RPI opportunities. And the clear fails. Nice job by Caleb Aswari there. Makes it difficult. Ojert down the middle in transition. And the Engineers will pull it out, looking to, again, get some of their matchups into their offensive set here. Mazzella through X, looking for Ruffini. Ojert dodging the short stick off the edge. Low shot and score. Recognized that he had a short stick on him. Ruffini was able to move it to the wing. Ojert with a great dodge to get underneath, get his hands free. Able to go low to low there and beat TJ Lowe, the keeper for the Bulldogs. 4-1 Engineer lead here with 4:58 left in the first quarter. So far, the Engineers really capitalizing on some critical errors by the Bulldogs in the clear, finding their matchups and able to capitalize here to the tune of 4 goals in the first quarter. Gash wins one right out in front. Bulldogs again looking to possess, get some of their offensive personnel on the field here. Now down 4-1 after capitalizing on their first offensive opportunity of the day. Number 19, Pat Schuett, was the one that was able to put that marker up on the board for the Bulldogs. You can see the Engineers' defense, especially their low defense, really extending out now, forcing some longer passing lanes. Nice pick off the edge. Schuett feeds the crease. Shot, score. Number 17, Colin Adams. The Bulldogs' leading returning scorer from last season. First-team all-conference player. Just sitting off that back pipe there. Schuett was able to get over the top into the middle of that Engineer defense and find Adams sneaking in for X. 4-2 here as the Bulldogs get one back. Again, Adams from Schuett makes it 4-2. Engineers still with a 2-goal lead. Venuto pops it out, winning this battle against Gash. Gash with a diving check was able to defend against a fast break opportunity if Venuto was able to scoop that one up. But they will retain possession. Number 43, Kieran McGinley there, able to retain possession for the Engineers after Venuto was able to win the secondary scrum. Anthony Mazzella, grad student midfielder from Madison, New Jersey, looking to initiate the offense here. Swings it over to the wing. Coming through the middle. RPI really trying to expose the short stick midfield defenders. Mazzella over the top, looking. Sends it to Ruffini. Ruffini comes in tight. Shot, soaks the hit, and scores. 3:32 here left in the first quarter. RPI 5-2. And the fans here that are braving the cold, blustery weather in the capital region are on their feet here. Great opportunity for their offense. Mazzella over the top was able to draw some defenders away. And then Ruffini snuck in underneath, soaked the slide coming across the crease, and was able to beat TJ Lowe, the right-handed keeper for the Bulldogs. Venuto and Gash set to do battle again here. Venuto again wins it out in front. This time he'll be able to break away. Charging down the middle. Stick wildly flung out of the air. And that'll be a violation on Venuto and the Engineers. DeSales will look to retain possession here. Try to clear it over midfield. Get their offense working again. Nice defensive play on the ride. Knocked away number 30 for the Engineers. Looking to come up with it. Was able to at least kick it free. Ojert will retain possession. Great job there by Murphy. Murphy back inside. Shot saved. Oh, and a nice big hit in front of the crease. And that's going to be a violation on the Bulldogs. Number 45, Rex Radbill, unfortunately, with a costly error there off the save by TJ Lowe, will allow the Engineers to retain possession. Shot saved from the wing there. Quick offense by the Engineers. Unfortunately, Zach Swanson was not able to beat TJ Lowe on the quick restart opportunity. Luke Murphy really did a great job there getting in the DeSales goaltender's face, and the 10-man ride is beat by number 8 for the Bulldogs. Max Winkler Jr. recognized that Joseph Perry was out of his net on the ride and was able to beat him from about 25 yards away there. 5-3, Engineers still with the lead. 2:26 left in the first quarter. As you see here, streaking down right close to that 30-yard line. Goalie out of the net for the Engineers. Winkler capitalizes on the clear with the long goal. Venuto pops it out, starting to win some of those initial clamp battles. DeSales will come up with the loose ball. Their low defender, number 26, Tyler Weichert, able to retain possession. They will look to work against this aggressive RPI ride. Ball dropped inside their own end, scrambling here, trying to get it over the midfield line. A lot of pressure. Again, they'll huck towards the goal. Stopped by Caleb Osweri, though. That's going to be a violation on the clear. RPI will look for the quick restart here to take advantage as they retain possession off the field clear. Engineers stepping in, looking to expose the Bulldogs defense. Miscue on the play there as the RPI attackman fell down. They will lose possession on a loose ball violation. Quick restart here at the midfield line. And unfortunately, the Bulldogs not able to capitalize a miscue at midfield there. Number 27, Chase Bowman, couldn't quite hang on to the pass. Quick restart. Murphy dodging through 3 and 4 Bulldogs, soaking a hit, unable to put it on net. And the Bulldogs will get possession back as TJ Lowe was able to beat the Engineers to the end line there. Frenetic transition lacrosse so far here at ECAV Stadium. Charging in is DeSales. Looking, probing, trying to find the soft spot in this tough Engineers defense. Very long, aggressive, low defense. Bulldogs, no one at X here, waiting, looking, trying to find, and Perry recognized it, baited them into throwing there as Adams tried to fill that low X spot late. He was able to step in front, cause turnover. Engineers got the ball going the opposite way here. Jack Green, long stick defender, looking, and he will sub off, and the Engineers will look to reset and get some offensive personnel on the field. Ruffini working it through X here. Ojert to Murphy. Murphy up top. Evan Watley, junior attacker out of Maryland. Down low. Murphy, quick shot. Looked like that one hit low right in the chest pad. They're going to send it deep as the quarter comes to an end. And it'll be 5-3. RPI up after the expiration of the first quarter. Frenetic pace here in the first quarter. 5-3 Engineers with the lead. A lot of transition opportunities between the 30s going both ways. TJ Lowe hanging tough so far in the back of the net here for the DeSales Bulldogs. Really keeping his team in the game right now, keeping that lead from getting too far extended past a 2-3 goal lead so far. Engineers again ranked number 8th in the country. 3-0 so far, one of the best starts in program history. Number 8, one of the highest in the modern era rankings for this team. Really utilizing a brand of lacrosse that wears teams down as you get to take a look at some goals here from the first quarter. That nice feed from Ojert to Murphy in front. Then Ruffini to the wing here. Nice shot and score by Gavin Cousineau, the midfielder from New Jersey. And then that high step in from the Rochester native Sean Smith. And then a tough take in front of the net there. Ojert soaking the hit, able to score low to low. And then you see there Colin Adams for DeSales. Backdoor. Ruffini underneath there again, driving through, soaking the hit and score. And the last goal of the first quarter there, the long bomb on the clear transition opportunity. DeSales took advantage. Cut that lead to 5-3. Second period getting going here at ECAF Stadium. Gash will win the clamp on this one. Overruns the loose ground ball, though. Bit of a battle. DeSales will come up with it. Number 29, their long stick midfielder, Christian Chuli. Engineers really making it tough here, though. Sean Smith really pressing out on defense, forcing DeSales to really have to move the ball, find an open opportunity. The Engineers really applying a high level of pressure anytime DeSales is in between the 30s, looking to force some more turnovers, spark their offense. TJ Heron on the right wing here, the lefty sweeping across the top. Shot by number 66, Nate Perry, the Corning native there. Low stick side. Perry was all over that one, swallowed it up. Engineers looking to find the soft spots in this zone ride by the Bulldogs. They're able to step it over midfield here, looking to get themselves organized for an opportunity. Gavin Cousineau on the right wing here, looking, will swing it through X, and then got a piece of that was the Bulldogs defender, number 45, Rex Radbill, but RPI will retain possession. Luke Murphy at attack here behind the net. He's got a short stick, swings it up top. DeSales able to get a long stick back on Murphy. RPI draw, drag, swings to Mazzella. Mazzella working the middle, drawing defenders, nothing quite there. Ojert pressing the wing. It looks like DeSales is in a zone defense here, trying to negate some of the one-on-one matchups that RPI has exposed so far early on. Draw and dump, looking, feed the crease. Ruffini got it checked loose, though, and DeSales will look to clear. TJ Lowe looking to find an opportunity. Pressure coming from Ojert, the transfer from Ursinus. And he's got to swing around X. Ojert providing a lot of pressure from behind. The goalie's out of the net here, really working to try to get this ball out of his stick, find some help. And Oswari, Sean Smith for the Engineers, really hounding away. Joe Perry even out trying to guard him. And he's still going to the net. And we'll finally get a timeout from DeSales head coach. Perry out of his net there on the ride, including two other Engineers players really trying to work to get the ball dislodged from Bulldog goaltender there, TJ Lowe. Senior goaltender from Port Washington out on Long Island. He's really able to withstand the pressure there from Sean Smith and Caleb Aswari. See there, even going to the turf, was able to keep the ball on his cross. Joe Perry then even trying to get a piece of him. He was able to work, fight through. Was looking for the goal there, but Coach Brancaccio decided he had taken enough hits and licks at that point, wants to retain possession with only a 2-goal deficit, looking to see if they can cut that to a 1-goal deficit here, 12:21 in the first quarter. A Herculean effort there to clear the ball A lot of pressure applied by the Engineer ride. Sals will come out of their timeout. Looking like they're in a 2-3-1 setup so far. Number 19 on the wing, Pat Schuett, who opened the scoring here today on the left wing with the ball. Being covered by number 45, Zach Neely from Ithaca. Number 8 for DeSales, swinging across the top. TJ Herron will swing it through X. Colin Adams looking to move the ball. Schuett on the wing here, working the two-man game. Not able to shake Neely. DeSales looking to kind of get topside there, trying to find an opportunity. They'll look to swing it through Accessoires. Long reach there, deflected the pass, but Adams will retain it. Adams drew the slide, went to go cross crease there, but it was picked out of the air. Green, nice defense there by Jack Green. Collapsing to the back pipe. Engineers are out in transition. Shot saved. Number 41 there. Engineers midfielder Drew Teff, senior midfielder, looking to capitalize in transition. DeSales coming back, looks for the back pipe. Perry got a piece of it. Number 66 there, Nate Perry with the opportunity for the Bulldogs. Joseph Perry, too tall to the task there, got a piece of it. Perry for the Bulldogs. Nate Perry at X being guarded by Jack Green. Green's had a couple caused turnovers, really been disruptive today. Two-man game at X. Pick doesn't stay. And we've got a illegal screen, or a moving screen, on number 8, Mark Winkler Jr. Unfortunately, the Bulldogs will turn it over quickly on that possession. And the Engineers will look to capitalize here. 5-3, Engineers lead still here in the second quarter. Long pass on the clear. Ogert's able to handle it off the ground. Being hounded. That ball knocked loose by number 55, Eric Golashevsky. Engineers will look to try to utilize their aggressive ride and maybe get that one back. Popped loose by Ruffini. Ruffini all over Golashevsky. Quick restart. And they'll settle the ball here. Officials looking to make sure it's at the right spot. Engineers looking to make sure they get the right matchups onto the field. Ogert out top to Evan Watley. Watley and number 16, Sean Mullen, working from up top. Ogert down to Ruffini. Ruffini swinging it to the opposite side of the field. Murphy. Engineers offense really looking to see if they can find the seams in this zone defense of the Bulldogs. Ogert now the attackman up top. The lefty attackman working up top. Number 11, Cooper Roman, the St. Anthony's grad, out on offense for the Engineers as well. Ogert swinging the ball. Looking for that drag, draw, and dump. 25 seconds left on the shot clock for the Engineers. Sean Mullen, skip pass. Looking again. He recuts, shot, score. Great feed there from number 11, Cooper Roman. Watley. Great opportunity, 6-3. Engineers go up there. Cooper Roman, a great feed through the middle to Sean Mullen. Stamford, Connecticut native was able to capitalize. We've got a 6-3 lead here for RPI. As you see there, drew that zone defense away. Lefty catch, cut catch across the middle, was able to beat TJ Lowe to the back pipe. Venuto wins this ball off the initial clamp on the X. Ogert driving, throwback, looking for an opportunity there. Couldn't quite handle it. And the Bulldogs will retain possession. Miscue there on the clear. Ball's loose in the offensive zone for the Bulldogs. Scrambling. TJ Heron's able to come up with it, takes possession. Adams looks across the middle. Shot off the pipe, and RPI will retain possession there. Number 14, Joe Saliski, out of the box, opposite side, rang it off the pipe, though. And now RPI back on the offensive hunt for goal number 7. Gavin Cousineau behind the net working with Murphy here. Looking to find those soft spots in the zone, find the second cutter. Mazzella steps in, high, heat. Beats the DeSales goalie, stick side, high. Assist there by number 7, Cooper Manzi, the Tabor Academy grad. Able to step into the soft spot of the zone, feed it to Mazzella, and Mazzella with the high heat beats TJ Lowe for the Bulldogs. 7-3, 8:20 left here in the second quarter. RPI 4-goal lead now, as you can see there on the replay. Lowe just a little disappointed, hoping he could get some defenders with some hands out on that shooter. Venuto and Gash set to do battle again here at the X. Venuto pushes it forward. Fast break opportunity. He's known to take one. Does. High bouncer off the pipe. Engineers retain possession, number 32 there. Great opportunity off the ground. Excuse me. Cooper Manzi with the assist again. Mazzella from Manzi. Engineers sweeping across the top here. Mazzella, Anthony Mazzella really looking to find a free shot. Sends it to the wing there, but Lowe equal to the task. And now the aggressive RPI ride looking to hunt. Calls a turnover, hopefully gain possession back. Nice job there by number 4, Bo Neff from DeSales, able to retain possession. Winkler slipping in. Shot deflected again off Jack Green. Great help slide there on the opportunity from Winkler. Was able to get past that spot in the RPI ride. Found some space in between the 30 and the 25-yard line. Fortunately, Green was right there to slide, soak the shot, and get a piece of Winkler as well. Number 19, Pat Schuett, directing the offense up top for DeSales. Low wing drive. Bo Neff will switch it through X. Adams quickly to Nate Perry. Deflected again by Jack Green. He's been everywhere today for this Engineers defense. Senior defender from Cohasset, Massachusetts. Number 66, Nate Perry here. Looking to work on Green, trying to slide underneath. He's drawn the slide, drawn 2 or 3 other defenders. And we're going to get a violation, even though RPI was able to dislodge that from Perry's stick. We're going to get a violation here on the Engineers. Officials making sure that they start that play out of the box. Winkler on the edge here, looking to work against the short stick team. Green slides. Now we've got 2-on-1 here. Winkler's able to get out of it, but picked out of the air there. Number 48, Ty Stanek, was able to deflect it, get the Engineers possession, and now they're looking to push in transition. Stanek on offense, the pull. He's going to step in, wants one, high heat. Ty Stanek makes it 8-3 RPI. DeSales a little confused there, I think, on defense, trying to get into their zone. Didn't quite have all their personnel set to the areas that they were trying to find their zones and their matchups. Stanek, the low defender, over midfield, able to expose them. Nobody picked him up. He was able to step in from about 10 to 15 yards away. High stick side. Ripping some nylon there. 8-3 Engineer lead. 6:03 left here in the second quarter. Venuto wins it out to himself to the left, pressing in here on the fast break. Tries to feed Murphy in front of the crease, a little too high. But he will win the ground ball, retain possessions. Took a couple shots to the knees there, able to at least get it free. Murphy now with possession, being guarded by a short stick D midi. He'll swing it to Ojert, looking to expose from X the soft spots in this zone. RPI will now settle it in. No transition opportunities. Looking to see if they can get some settled offense working. Feed across the top, Raffini. Raffini swings it over. Evan Watley working with Ojert on the wing there. Ojert with a short stick D midi on him. RPI looking to see if they can draw some attention, find somebody open free. He does in the middle of the crease. Raffini, righty shot, though, is denied by TJ Lowe. Ball checked loose on the clear. Jack Green battling with Adams there, and the ball's picked up by number 16, Sean Mullen. Great job on the ride there. Engineers pushing. Ojert, Murphy, Raffini, tic-tac-toe for an Engineer goal. Great job on the ride there by Jack Green and Sean Mullen for the Engineers. Able to dislodge that ball right over midfield, get it pushed up to the midfield line into the offensive end, and then in transition, a little tic-tac-toe from the RPI offense for their 9th goal of the day. So you see there, Ojert looking, sends it to the wing to Murphy. Murphy across the crease. Lowe was just trying to get to the back pipe there, couldn't quite get there in time. We've got a face-off violation there on Venuto, so DeSales will look to take offensive possession here with a 6-goal deficit, really looking to see if they can shorten that before halftime. 4:25 left here in the second quarter. Adams from X. DeSales still subbing, looking to get their long stick midi off the field and get some offensive personnel settled. Bo Neff draws a slide, feeds the crease. Engineers all over it. Aswari knocked it loose, but unfortunately will get called for a loose ball hold here after he was able to chop that loose free from Pat Schuett. Bo Neff working the short stick D midfielder for RPI off the wing. Sends it over to Mark Winkler Jr. He gets to the middle. Aswari with a nice slide there to cover up the 1v1 opportunity. Quick slide by RPI here. All over the place. Able to force the cause turnover. Aswari working there with number 53, Gavin Kuzanow, who's now bringing it down the right side. Looking for a secondary break opportunity. Pass a little too outside the numbers there, though, for number 12, Luke Murphy. Kuzanow, great job there on defense, pushing the ball upfield, looking to capitalize. That's that high-paced, high-energy, aggressive style of play that this Engineers team is known for. Unfortunately, that time just couldn't quite connect the dots with Murphy. .310 left here in the second quarter. The Bulldogs looking to see if they can cut this deficit before halftime. Pat Schuett up top. Working on Kuzanow. Draws the slide from Aswari. They try to send it through X, and unfortunately, the pressure a little too much on his hands by Aswari. That's a turnover for the Bulldogs. Perry scored one last year against the Bulldogs. He goes again, trying to beat Lowe back into the net. Unfortunately, a little too outside the numbers there. Gives a little look of frustration. He was hoping to get a goal. Scored a full field goal last year against DeSales down in Pennsylvania in a game that RPI took on the road last year. Offense working again here against this Bulldogs defense. Looking for those drag, draw, and dumps against this zone defense. Raffini to the wing. Ojert steps in. High heat over the top of the crossbar by a hair. Anthony Mazzella now at X. Midfielder known for sweeping from up top. Looking to get another opportunity for this Engineer offense. Raffini pressing, skips it to the back pipe. A little too low for Mazzella there. and the Engineers will look to get back set up into their ride. 2:03 left here in the second quarter. Murphy applying some pressure. Bulldogs looking to clear, are able to get it over midfield here against the aggressive RPI ride. Colin Adams being pressured here by Caleb Aswari. Off that left wing, Nate Perry. TJ Herron looks to connect up top here with Pat Schuett. Schuett draws the slide quickly, sends it down. Nice save. Joseph Perry swallowed that one up after the Bulldogs were able to draw a couple slides, find the open player. Engineers in transition. Raffini looking for that skip pass. Not quite there. Ojert will accept off the opposite side of the box here and look to get settled. Under a minute left here in the first half. Shot clock showing about a half second to a full second more than the game clock, so I think the Engineers will look to keep possession here and get one more opportunity before the half horn hits. 9-3 lead. Ojert will now carry through X with about 30 seconds left here in the second quarter and first half. Number 10 up top, Sean Smith working with Ojert. About 15 seconds left here. They'll probably look to see if they can draw something up quick. Smith to the edge, shot low, stick side, saved. And TJ Lowe will just clamp this one down to send us into halftime. Ojert with the skip pass there. Couldn't quite find the back of the net there. Evan Watley looked to go low stick side, swallowed up by TJ Lowe. 9-3 at the half, folks. RPI Engineers, number 8th ranked in the country, up 9-3 over the DeSales Bulldogs. Some look at some goals from the first half here as the Engineers use that aggressive offense to really expose some soft spots in the Bulldogs' zone defense and beat them out in transition as well. Tic-tac-toe offense here. Great opportunity there to show great transition lacrosse from the Engineers. Joe Perry definitely wanted that full field goal last year in a 16-10 RPI win down at Center Valley early in the season. Around this same time last year, Joe Perry able to go full length of the field, put that one in the back of the net. He had an opportunity there in the first half that went just a little wide. Something to keep an eye on here for the second half is to see if they can expose that in the DeSales ride. So it's a 9-3 lead here, folks. Engineers up. We're going to take a break here at halftime. Thanks for tuning in. Stick around for the next half coming up here in about 9 minutes. Welcome back, Lacrosse fans. Getting ready for our second half action here at ECAP Stadium in Troy, New York, on the campus of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. Engineers have a 9-3 lead, using a 4-0 second quarter to extend that lead over the DeSales University Bulldogs from Central Valley, Pennsylvania. Excellent half by the Engineers offense, led by Tyler Ruffini with 2 goals and 2 assists on the defensive end. Jack Green all over the place with that reach. 3 caused turnovers, 3 ground balls. Venuto and Gash set to face off here to kick us off for the second half of action here today on a sunny, blustery day in the capital region. Gash wins this one forward to himself, pressing the middle. He'll swing it out to the wing for DeSales as they look to cut that lead of the Engineers. Right now it's 6 goals down a little bit and try to keep themselves here competitive in this game here in the second half. Last year, 16-10 game down at DeSales. Ultimately an Engineers win. Bo Neff looking to press here. Drawing dump by the long stick midfielder. TJ Heron couldn't quite get a hold of that one, though. DeSales will look to reorganize itself. Great opportunity there by Christian Chuli, the senior long stick midfielder, looking to find some offensive points for this Bulldogs team. Colin Adams, their leading returning scorer, working here against Caleb Aswari, one of the top defensive players in the country. Sweeping across the top here, looking to draw a slide. Neff, low, crease dive, shot and a save. And we've got a crease in the crease call there. The dive was not legal by TJ Heron, and it will be Engineer ball. Oswari over the center, pressing upfield, looking for some instant offense here on transition. Goal number 12, Luke Murphy, his second of the day. Little tic-tac-toe passing there by the long sticks of the Engineers. Extends the lead to 7. 10-3 here with 13:33 left in the third quarter. Great job by that Engineer transition game. Moving the ball there. Ty Stanek to the wing. Low stick side burner from Luke Murphy. Oswari did a great job pushing the ball up the field there. 50 caused turnovers. Venuto wins the faceoff quickly to the wing. Face dodge. Oh, just over the top of the pipe there by number 30, Zach Swanson. RPI will retain possession. Venuto, known for being one of the best faceoff players in the country, also known for taking advantage when he's able to get out in front with a head of steam. Spark some instant offense for that Engineers. Again, Aswari, 50 caused turnovers on his career. After the Geneseo game, Sean Smith beats his defender back to his left hand, puts it a little high over the bar. Murphy now picking it up from X as the Engineers retain possession off the end line. Anthony Mazzella, short stick, driving across the middle. Trying to find their matchups now, this RPI Engineer offense. Smith, nice roll dodge, back to his left hand. Off stick side, TJ Lowe swallows that one up. DeSales looking to headman the ball up the field, overthrown. Aswari pushing the break now as he was able to pick up that loose ball quickly. Creased, fed, Mazzella just wide. Again, this Engineers transition game really sparked by their defenders and their long poles, really able to press and push the ball upfield, take advantage in the sub game, take advantage when they have matchups. Ojert swinging it through X. Murphy now draws the short stick coming from X. Able to shoot and score off his back foot. 2 defenders on him, Drew. Both players off the low zone there. Able to sneak that one by. TJ Lowe, low stick side. His third goal of the day. RPI lead extended 11-3 now to open the second half. As you see there, Ojert with the screen. They get the matchup, attack on short stick D-Midi, even with the slide coming to help from number 26 there from DeSales, Tyler Weichert. Luke Murphy takes advantage. Gash ties up Venuto. Venuto is able to fight for the ball. He's going to be called for a violation, though. DeSales will get possession here, looking to make some offensive magic happen. Try to tighten this game back up here in the second half. TJ Heron working the wing. Now swings it through X. Feed to the middle, opposite side, skip pass, shot blocked. Ball picked up. DeSales scrambling, trying to find something off of the loose ball. And they're not going to be able to do it. The ball's going to go the other way. Number 43, Kieran McGinley, pushing the offense for the Engineers. Shot by Murphy's off the crossbar. Scrum in front of the net there. Number 5, Pat Wickstead, was looking to find something. Had his shot initially blocked. The scramble in front, though, was able to be pushed out by the Engineers. Murphy rang that one off the crossbar in transition, but they will retain possession here, looking for goal number 12 on the day. Engineers really drawing DeSales out of their defensive shell. Switch on the play there. Number 22 for the Engineers, Evan Watley. The Maryland native looking to find an opportunity. Draw, drag, dump. Murphy, another low shot. Beats TJ Lowe. Goal number 13 on the day for this Engineers offense. Luke Murphy. In fuego coming out of halftime. Murphy getting everything he wants off that wing. The righty shot, finding the low corners, beating TJ Lowe on bounce shots left and right here. Again, draw, drag, and dump by Watley. Murphy steps away. And TJ Lowe looking into the sun a little bit there. Not able to get a piece of it. Gash wins the faceoff, but a little too high on the pass there. Looking for Heron, trying to settle this Bulldogs offense in. RPI will get possession. Perry, again, looking for the long ball goal. Just wide to the right. Looking to beat that 10-man ride. Perry's 2 shots so far, close to the net. Not quite on cage, though. But Engineers back it up, will retain possession. Ojert working the opposite wing. As RPI works their subs onto the field here. Sean Mullen with a goal in the first half, driving down the alley. We'll swing it back up top here, moving it through Zach Swanson. Mazzella out of the box, draws 2 or 3 defenders. Engineers swinging the ball quickly on the perimeter. Ruffini, 2-2 in the first half, looking for some action here. Nice drive, ball's kicked through. RPI retains possession. Shot wide by Swanson. 26 on the shot clock. RPI was still some time here on this possession. 12-3, 9-goal lead here for the Engineers. 9:47 left in the third quarter. Mazzella working it back. Swanson high and wide again. Looking for that high heat. Looking for the opposite stick side corner there. Just a little outside. 17 seconds left still here on the shot clock as Ojert will look to get this offense going from X. Looking for a quick hit opportunity. We're going to get a violation here. A moving screen here on the RPI offense. Quick restart for the Bulldogs. Trying to clear, get it over midfield. He's trapped and cornered. Murphy and Ojert really applying the pressure. But number 14 from DeSales, Joe Soliski, really able to hold on to that ball under some heavy pressure by the RPI attack. High pass from Heron to Adams. Little miscommunication there from the 2 DeSales attackers. And Joseph Perry will pick that ball up for the Engineers, looking to transition the ball into their offensive end. A couple unforced turnovers here in the second half, plaguing DeSales to start. They'll look to correct it as RPI will swing the ball across. Looking to clear number 18 there. Driving in for the Engineers, the long pole. Looking for an offensive opportunity there. Jay Golub. Will McGrath. Looking for some offensive opportunity there as he will sub out. And the offensive players for the Engineers will get themselves subbed on and settled in. Ojert at X. Looking to set up the offense. Find somebody in front, and he does. Murphy. Catch and shoot opportunity on the crease, but Lowe is equal to the task. Now DeSales scrambling against this ride. Lowe with a nice handle on a tip pass. Finds his midfielder in the middle. And Bulldogs will look to push in transition, try to catch RPI subbing. They're unable to. TJ Heron there looking to get in control and possession. Nate Perry at X, the Corning native, looking to try to drum up some offense here for the Bulldogs. Haven't been able to capitalize and get on the board since they put up 3 in the first quarter. Looking to see if they can expose some soft spots here. Steps in. No one picks him up. Winkler Jr. down the middle, but it's just a little bit outside. 41 seconds here on the shot clocks for this Bulldogs offense. Perry working with Heron. Now swings it up top to Bo Neff. Neff and Winkler working this right side of the RPI defense. Neff draws the slide. Looking. Adams now up top. Alley dodge by Shuett. Draws 2 defenders. Moves it quickly. On the backside here, Winkler trying to dodge that short stick for the RPI Engineers. Unable to get loose. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Adams up top now, working against Oswari. Heron at X moves it. Pause shot deflected by Joseph Perry. He's hunting this one down. 4 seconds on the shot clock. The Bulldogs retain possession. Perry punched that one off. We will get a shot clock reset as that did hit. He did get a piece of that. So the Bulldogs with a fresh shot clock here. 6:35 left in the third quarter, down 12-3. TJ Heron working the short stick defender for RPI, number 41, Drew Teff from behind. Great defense there by number 53, Gavin Kuzanaw, and Drew Teff there to deny the opportunity. Nate Perry sliding inside, beats a couple of RPI slides, soaks a hit, and scores. Officials indicate the goal will be good, and we will have a penalty upcoming here to one of the players from RPI who slid, trying to deter Perry from sneaking in there. So you see Perry working this side, soaks 2 hits, soaks the slide, and soaks one coming from the crease. Is able to put one in the back of the net. Finally gets DeSales on the board here in the third quarter. 12-4. RPI still leads by 8. Drew Teff with that last check will fortunately have to sit in the box for a few seconds for the Engineers. We've got a challenge flag down on the field. Penalty was a 1-minute unnecessary roughness for the hit that Teff laid on Perry after he was able to split the double team and score. The officials discussing with Coach Hackett Daglish. As you see here, Teff comes in a little bit on the side. Officials saw that as hitting from behind, hitting a little late. Teff looking for a little bit of leniency there, as he thought he got him right on the shoulder while Perry was still driving to the net. Officials consulting. Great opportunity tonight, folks, if you're in the Capital Region area. Senior night for our men's ice hockey team as they face the Harvard men's hockey team. Houston Fieldhouse, 7 p.m. Eastern. You can additionally find the information for that live stream on rpiathletics.com. Women's hockey squaring off here, 3 p.m. in the first round of the ECAC Women's Hockey Playoffs in Providence, Rhode Island at Brown. So some great opportunities to catch some RPI men's and women's hockey this afternoon and this evening if you're watching from home or here in the area. Officials still consulting. DeSales looking to maybe find some momentum off of the Nate Perry goal. They're first, and since they put in 3 in the first quarter, maybe that'll spark some offense here. As you see again, Perry is able to duck underneath, soaks a hit on the slide from Kuzanow, and then Teff coming across the crease as well on the second slide, and that's where the official threw the flag. Joseph Perry not able quite to get a piece of it. It's Nate Perry for the Bulldogs able to slip that one by him. This is what the officials and the RPI coaches were looking at off of the coach's challenge in the official review. You see that extra half-moon halo there inside the larger black crease. That is the goal mouth. Offensive players are not allowed to dive and land anywhere on or inside that line, but if they are hit or pushed, then it is a penalty against the defense. Goal counts in this situation because he was contacted before he fell into the crease. We're going to have a shot clock reset. 6:11 here left in the third quarter, 12-4. The DeSales goal counts. The penalty against Drew Teff will stand after the review. Extra man offense here for the Bulldogs as they look to shrink this lead to 7. Moving the ball up top here. Bo Neff across the wing to Colin Adams. Swinging it behind now to number 36, Jake Fratticarangeli. Adams looking, gets the step off. Not quite able to get their hands free yet. Adams looking to feed. Colin Adams, quarterback, first-team all-conference player for this Bulldogs offense. Not able to find much today. Step in, low shot, and a score for the Bulldogs extra man offense. Michael Wilburn was able to find some low to low off stick side heat there. Number 49, freshman Griffin Adams from Grosse Pointe, South Michigan. You see a little draw, drag, and dump there on the left side. Wilburn's able to find Griffin Adams, and Adams beats Perry, who was squeezing that pipe low off stick side. 12-5 here. Engineers still up. 5:29 left in the third quarter. Gash and Venuto again set to do battle. Ball's kicked to the wing. DeSales initially grabs it. Being hounded now. Number 27, Chase Bowman, able to retain possession. Work his way through traffic there. Finds TJ Herron, and DeSales will again get possession here on their offensive end. Nate Perry shifting to X. As you notice, a little bit of offensive setup changes for the Bulldogs coming out of halftime. Perry operating more from X. Adams operating more off the wing. Jack Green slides on to the ball here. Little miscommunication. They're swinging at Perry from X. Tries to roll the top there. And Joseph Perry, the RPI goalie, equal to the task, punches that one up in the air and able to retain possession. Engineers ball going the opposite way. Joseph Perry looking to distribute here. Honorable mention All-American, first team All-Liberty League. Looking to feed across the middle there. Ball a little too high. Tipped off the RPI player's stick. TJ Lowe will collect this one. And we'll have the Bulldogs trying to clear, get this ball back into their offensive end. DeSales defender pushing through traffic there, finds another long stick midfielder shot, soaks a hit, and it goes wide and high. Number 26 there, Tyler Weichert, long stick midfielder, got a nice feed. Number 55, Eric Golashevsky, looking for a little long pull action there in transition. Unfortunately, goes wide. Bulldogs still have possession here, though. 45 seconds or so on the shot clock. Look to see if they can get their sixth goal of the day here. Heron driving off the wing, swings it through X. Perry swings it over. Adams up top to number 8, Mark Winkler. Winkler over to Shuett. Shuett soaks a hit, takes a long sidearm shot coming down the alley there, sends it wide. 30 seconds on the shot clock here. Bulldogs offense looks to reinitiate as the clock winds down. (12-5). Engineers lead at 7 here. Perry working on McGrath here from behind. McGrath equal to the task. Aswari, a quick slide there. McGrath and Aswari were able to jar that ball loose from Nate Perry. Joseph Perry out of his net, able to collect the ball, and Engineers ball going the opposite way. Number 43, Kieran McGinley, headmans the ball up there. Finds number 29, Eli Kalkstein. Luke Murphy on the edge here. Gets a great pick set by Eli. Swinging top side. Aswari, the pick man in the middle there, trying to free up Murphy's hands. Murphy one-on-one now against the short stick D-Mitty. Trying to find something here right above GLE, right off the pipe here. Soaking some pressure, still maintains possession as he falls to the ground. Engineers will now move the ball, swinging on the perimeter. Cooper Manzi out of the box. Lefty drive through traffic. Soaks a hit just a bit outside to the right side of the pipe there. Tyler Ruffini at X collects it. 31 seconds left here on the shot clock. Looking to beat this zone defense again by DeSales. Ball moves low. Perry looking to feed. Skips across. Mazzella initiating from up top. Rings that one off the pipe. Hard outside shot there from Mazzella. He was looking for another one. Just hit the pipe. Shot clock reset. We've got a full 60 here now for the Engineers offense. Ojert looks to take advantage. Runs right past his defender. Quick lift there by Golashevsky deters him from driving. Mazzella beats him. His man inside just misses. Not sure if TJ Lowe got a piece of that or if it hit the pipe. Mazzella was able to get underneath his defender. Great opportunity. Not quite able to cash it in, though. Ruffini working against the short stick. Opposite side. Murphy, hitch, drive, shot, and score. Luke Murphy on fire right now for this Engineers coming out of halftime. Great job by the RPI offense there, recognizing Ruffini had a short stick defender at X. He was able to drive the opposite side, draw some defenders to look away. Murphy hitches the help slide and then rings in the high stick side heat. .142 left here in the third quarter. Engineers extend their lead to 8, 13-5 as Gash beats Venuto and looks to see if we can settle in here for the DeSales Bulldogs offense. Ruffini with the assist on that goal. Murphy from Ruffini for the RPI's 13th goal on the day. Ruffini closing in on 50 career points as the DeSales offense looks to initiate, trying to draw some help slides. Winkler moves it. Ball swings through X here. Nate Perry off the wing. Pat Shuett across the top of the box. Swings it over to Colin Adams. Adams, quick dump to Perry. Perry backside shot. And Joseph Perry's equal to it. He was able to squeeze it, get right on top of it, and we've got a nice save there by the RPI tender. And it's Engineers' ball coming the other way here. Gavin Kuzanow, the midfielder, pushes it to Murphy. Murphy across the top of the box. He's trying to get his hands free. He does. TJ Lowe equal to the task. Stops that 1-5 hole. And we've got the Bulldogs pushing the opposite way. Number 9. Nice shot and score in transition. Able to capitalize there off the mistake by the RPI defenders in transition. Not able to quite get back in and get buttoned up. TJ Lowe with the nice low stop. Got the ball quickly out of the Bulldogs' defensive end. Pushed it on ahead. And they were able to find Michael Wilburn, the sophomore attacker from York, PA, on the backside there. As you see, Adams fell to his feet there. Still was able to get the pass off, though. Venuto wins. Face off. Quickly off the wing. Shot. Score! And the Engineers answer quickly. Venuto popped that one right out to himself. Shrieking down the field. Was able to kick it out to the left wing. Zach Swanson, the senior midfielder from Hingham, Mass. Lights the lamp for the Engineers. As you see, Venuto right down Hoosick Street. Dumps it to the wing. High stick-side heat from Swanson. Little goal celebration there. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. 14-6, 8-goal lead. RPI Engineers up on the DeSales Bulldogs. Violation there on Venuto. DeSales will get the ball here. Looking to pressure. Ball kind of pops out awkwardly. An RPI defender scoops it up. Swanson pushes it quickly in transition. A little too tough to handle there, though, for Luke Murphy. And that will do it here for the third quarter. RPI Engineers up 14-6 after 3 quarters. Taking a look here, Stanek finding Murphy. That low stick side goal here early. And then the Engineers offense. Little two-man game action against the zone. Murphy and Ojert working it. And Murphy just a lot of effort here. Steps away. Is able to find the back of the net. Murphy having a great second half here. As you can see here, another little step away. Is able to put it past TJ Lowe. And then the Nate Perry goal that took a little bit of extra time to confirm. DeSales showing some offensive might here. 3 goals here in the third quarter. As you see that nice opportunity on the extra man there from Griffin Adams. And then Luke Murphy, his 5th on the day. High heat. Celebrating. And Colin Adams on this last goal for DeSales, skipping it across to number 9, the sophomore attacker from York, PA, Michael Wilburn. And then the last goal here in the third quarter, Venuto right off the face-off X, right down Hoosick Street. Little celebration there for Swanson as he lights the lamp. Fourth quarter will get started here. Gash wins it backwards. Ball still being kind of scrummed around. Sean Smith had it for a second there. It does get it back off of a deflection. And it'll be RPI ball heading into their offensive end. Oswari pushing down the middle. Oswari kicks it to the wing here. Skip pass to Ojert. And RPI will look to settle in now. Murphy working at X. Ball coming back up top. Number 11 there, Cooper Roman. Ball swings across the top here. Number 31, Tyler Raffini. Sends it across. Shot high. Score. Swanson. And he does a little bow and arrow action to his buddies on the sideline there. Great celebration there. Great feed from Raffini. And Swanson, the senior midfielder from Hingham, Mass, lights the lamp again for the Engineers. 15-6 now. the score here with 14-12 left in the fourth quarter. Talking with assistant coach Joe Celo this week, talked about how RPI just needed to play their game, execute their style of lacrosse to be successful today, and they're starting to do so. Venuto off the face-off, right down Huzik. Shot swallowed up, though, unfortunately, by TJ Lowe. Venuto's looking to get on the board here. Put up 14 points last year, 9 goals, 5 assists as a Fogo. Not just a Fogo, a faux show. Face off and show off, not just face off and get off. He's got some offensive talent, shown it today with a couple of nice feeds and opportunities. Unfortunately, just hasn't quite cashed one in. Colin Adams here will settle the Bulldogs offense as they win the face off and look to settle in, try to keep this lead from getting too far away from them. Engineers defense very tight and aggressive. After giving up 3 in the first quarter, we're able to shut the Bulldogs out in the second quarter and only give up 3 in the third here for a 15-6 lead. Bulldogs offense looking to work behind here, trying to draw some slides. Number 32 for RPI, applying some pressure there. Jack Green all over number 8. Mark Winkler Jr. able to deter the drive to net there. Nice high lefty drive from GLE, and unfortunately just a little bit off the mark there. RPI will retain possession. I believe it was a shot clock violation there. Joseph Perry, goaltender, seeing some pressure here as he looks to find the open player, move the ball into the offensive ends for the Engineers. He's able to find Drew Teff. Teff, unfortunately, pass gets knocked down in the middle of the field. Adams now looking, trying to find somebody in transition. He's able to swing it. But Will McGrath, number 18 for the Engineers, does a great job of covering that up, deterring Michael Wilburn from having any opportunity to drive to the net there. Bulldogs catch the Engineers subbing, see if they can find the open player. Engineers do a great job communicating, settling this in. Bulldogs will get another offensive sub here. Adams behind, working with Wilburn. Adams, the two-man game behind here now at X. Working with Wilburn. Wilburn has the shorty on him. Gives it up to Nate Perry. Perry across the box. Teff with the strong defense. Scrum in front there for the ball. Number 4, Bo Neff comes out of it. Looks to the back pipe. And Wilburn couldn't quite grab it. Joe Perry scoops it up for the Engineers. Nice bounce pass out to Jack Green, who's now pushing the ball upfield in transition. He looks to the net, shoots and scores! Long pole with a long goal. Jack Green has been everywhere today on defense. Gets himself some offensive points as well here. Perry did a nice job with the bounce pass. Got it out to Green. And Green stepping over midfield. Looking. Caught TJ Lowe out of his net and just beat him with the long shot. Great opportunity there. Green's first goal on the season. The Lowe defender, senior defender from Cohasset, had 2 points last year, 1 goal, 1 assist, and we've got a flag down on the faceoff here. They're going to call Venuto on his 3rd violation of the half, so that means some extra man offense coming for the DeSales Bulldogs. Venuto a little bit flustered and disagreeable with the violation call there. Done a great job today of winning possessions, one of the best face-off men in the country. Also sparks that offense right off the dot when he is able to, pushing it into the offensive end. RPI coach Scott Hackett-Daglish looking for some clarification on the violation call. DeSales Emo offense getting set up, working that right side of the field. Draw, drag, dump Steps in, shot, score, and that was quick. Wilburn, draw, drag, and dump, finds the open player, cuts the RPI lead back 16-7 to 9 goals. So you see here, quick offense, draw, drag, and dump. They pull the short stick D midi away on the man down defense, and RPI doesn't quite get across there. Goal by number 49, Griffin Adams from Wilburn. 10:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Gash wins it out in front. RPI is able to scrap for it, though. Loose ball, kicking around. And DeSales Bulldogs quickly are able to exit the scrum with possession. Number 27 here. Chase Bowman was able to do it. Shuett out of the box. Looks to dodge the short stick D midi. Isn't able to find any real estate. And they will settle it in with Heron. And Shuett working the right side of the field, looking to see if he can cut this lead to 8. DeSales offense working that right side of the field, trying to find the two-man game, find something open. They get Nate Perry off a double stack screen to the opposite side, but the Engineers defense, too tough there, swarmed him immediately as he tucked into the middle. Number 43 for the Engineers picks up the ground ball, tough with it, through about 4 or 5 DeSales players, was able to come out of there with possession. Kieran McGillney, tough play there on defense, maintain possession, gives his team an opportunity here to maintain possession and try to clear it over and get some offense going. It's a great lacrosse IQ play there, able to keep his feet moving, his head up, maintain possession of the ball, and now the Engineers are on offense. McGillney rewarded now, being able to set up some offense. They have an opportunity here out of the box, out of the sub game. Watley, defense comes off of him. Crease is fed, looking for a Swery. Doesn't quite get there. Backside, the ball bounced out. Shot was put on net there by number 36 for the Engineers. Unfortunately, TJ Lowe equal to the task. Number 36, Nolan Smith, the senior attacker there, couldn't quite have it. Swery picks that one away, way off from Nate Perry, who's looking to feed up top. And we've got some transition offense going here to the opposite wing. Shot, save, scrum in front of the net. And Lowe is finally able to corral that, pull it back into his crease, and maintain possession for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs having trouble here. Pressure's on as they look to clear. Ball still loose. Drew Teff all over him like white on rice. And he wants that ball. He's able to play on. It's still happening. No flag down, no whistle. Drew Teff with some phenomenal defense on the ride there. Really was able to corner number 22 for the Bulldogs, DJ Verdaki, the freshman. RPI in front, shot, score. Number 8, Cameron Howley, the senior attacker from Houston, Texas, lights the lamp as the lead gets extended 17-7 here. 10-goal lead for the Engineers. It's a great job off of the caused turnover on the ride. Number 36 there for the Engineers, Nolan Smith, goes from right to left, finding the cutting player on the back door there. Number 8, Cameron Howley. Gash out here at the face-off, wins it quickly, tries to do a nice little flip pass, and unfortunately that's over the head of number 27, Chase Bowman. RPI will look to attack quickly off the restart. Sends it up top here. Steps in, number 29, but TJ Lowe's equal to the task, and we're going the other way. Eli had a nice opportunity there, couldn't quite cash in on it. Oh, and the backup netminder's in for RPI. Nice stop and a save there on the long ball from Christian Chuli. With a 10-goal lead, you're starting to see some Engineers work in off the bench here, get some opportunities, get some runs for themselves after some hard-fought preseason practices. Number 36 now, Nolan Smith handling the ball on the wing. Sends it through X, number 27 here, Kian Hilkowicz. Working with number 8, Cam Howley on the opposite wing. Number 13 here, Troy Schiff. Sends it over to Trey Berry. Midfielder Trey Berry, number 17, draws the slide. Swings it up top. Ball sent across. Howley working. Number 19 here, Jay Gollop looking. Swings it through X. Ball sent up top. Righty drive across the middle of the field. Stripped loose there by number 29 for the Bulldogs, Christian Chuli. As TJ Lowe now with ball being hunted by number 13 on the ride. Very physical ride there by Troy Schiff. Did a great job of really pressing TJ Lowe, the Bulldogs netminder. 6:20 left here in the fourth quarter as we've got a turnover, but unfortunately flag down on the Engineers. That one's going to draw a penalty. Physical ride by the Engineers, but number 27 here, Kian Hilkowicz, they're saying caught him a little high. Bulldogs extra man offense will step back out onto the field, seeing if they can cut this lead again. Back down from 10. 17-7, 6:17 left here in the fourth quarter at ECAV Stadium. So you see here, great ride, number 36 there for RPI. Nolan Smith checked that one right out of the stick of Eric Golashevsky. The double team, unfortunately, was a little bit late with the hit. Extra man offense now. Perry lights the lamp. High heat. Able to beat the backup netminder, number 55, Hunter Sullivan. Cutting the RPI lead to 9 goals here. 17-8 now with 5:56 left in the fourth quarter. It's a great opportunity. Adams here working up top. Swung it back over to Perry, who had some time and room, and sun kind of got in his way a little bit there as Hunter Sullivan probably wants that one back. He was square to it, just couldn't quite get a beat on it. 5:56 left. I'm sure he'll be able to snag one or two more here. New face-off player in for the Engineers, Ben Shockett, sophomore midfielder out of Sharon, Massachusetts. Gash is able to win the clamp on that one, kicks it back, and Bulldogs offense will try to get going here on the opposite end. Caleb Oswari hunting Andrew Piccolo over there. Up top now, Seth Young, freshman midfielder from Coopersburg, PA, looking to work against this Engineer defense, and he soaks a hit on a great slide and a lift check by number 50, Ryan Sweet, the freshman. Great job, and now we're going the other way. Sweet gets the ball back, pressing in transition, finds the low corner pipe. Howley can't quite handle it. Ball still in front. Howley wins the GB in front of the net. Bounce shot, high score. 18th goal on the day for the Engineers. Engineers average 15 goals on the season through their first 3 games, have scored 19 in their last 2. Looking to see if they can continue to score here in the last 5 minutes. Engineer lead at 10, 18-8, fourth quarter. 5:03 left. As you can see here, scrum in front of the net. Engineers tough with it. Howley right through traffic. Knew where to put the ball once he scooped it up right in front of the net. 2 new face-off players in here. Number 24 for the Engineers, Dante Parasotto. Ball still kicking loose with some physical defense by the Engineers, and we're going to get a violation here against the Bulldogs. Number 26 here, 28 here. Owen Stesney picks the ball up, get the clear working. Little too high on the pass there. And DeSales Bulldogs offense will get the ball back with 4:41. Stesney out there with Alex Millet, guarding the low attackers for the Bulldogs. Engineers with a lot of depth for this year's 2024 roster, showing that right now. Kieran McGillney out there. Again, physical defense by the short stick D midfielder there. DeSales moving the ball, trying to find some open space. Seth Young able to get past his defender. Unfortunately, who's down now on the field. Feet got tangled up there on the dodge, and one of the RPI defenders went down. Players will take a knee as he gets tended to. Again, a reminder, this afternoon, RPI women's hockey facing off against Brown at 3 p.m. Eastern Time in the ECAC Women's Hockey Playoffs. You can find that information of where to stream the game if you're not in the Providence, Rhode Island area on rpiathletics.com. Number 44, Brendan Hampton, the freshman defender from Gig Harbor, Washington, getting some assistance off the field here from the staff and his teammates. 3:59 left here in the fourth quarter. RPI up 18-8 against DeSales. It'll be RPI ball on the restart here. Engineers have a week off in between games here. We'll be down in Allentown, PA next Saturday against Muhlenberg as we get play restarted here. Nice job by Stesny handling the pressure, clears it over the midfield line. Hits the streaking Howley in front of the net there. Tried a little twister. Fortunately got deflected, and TJ Lowe is able to scoop that one up. It's a great feed by Troy Schiff there, seeing the Howley streaking across from left to right. Howley, unfortunately, just couldn't quite get that one past the Bulldogs. Golashevsky carrying it over for the Bulldogs here, and that's going to be a violation. Quick restart. RPI will look to press now with possession, pushing it across the field. Ball still kicked loose. Some physical play in the midfield. We've got a flag down and a stoppage in play at 3:16 left in the game here. It's going to be number 50 for the Engineers, Ryan Sweet. They're going to say he came in a little bit high there on the loose ball hit. Or maybe just a little bit from behind there. Sweet in this Engineers ride, very physical all day. Have created a lot of opportunities. That one just a little bit too much, unfortunately, as the Bulldogs extra man offense will look to net another one here as we swing the ball around. And we got a pause and play here as we get a shot clock reset. 3:06 left in the game here. 18-8 Engineer lead. Officials shorting through the clock. We got a restart now. Extra man offense for the Bulldogs, looking to cash in another one. Adams to Perry. Back up top to Adams to Perry. And that pass got deflected. Number 46 for Scott Lowe for the Engineers, applying the pressure. Freshman defender from Foxborough, Mass. Bulldogs, a couple seconds more here on the extra man, trying to find the soft spots in this Engineer man-down defense. Adams skip pass to the back pipe. And the Engineers cover it up quickly. Perry working, looking. Neff back to Perry, shot, and it's swallowed up. Great save there by Hunter Sullivan. He knew he wanted that one back from earlier, and he was equal to the task on that one. Great stop as the man down defense gets a stop and looks to press and push the ball into the offensive end. Pass not able to gain possession there. Scramble in the middle of the field. Ball's been kicking around. We've got to stop and play here. And a failed clear by the Engineers will let the Bulldogs retain possession here. 2:01 left. Still a 10-goal lead. Engineers up 18-8. Great save by Hunter Sullivan on that extra man shot, though. Perry, long stretching opportunity. And unfortunately, he beat Sullivan low there. 1:55 left in the game. Nate Perry, the Corning, New York native, gets DeSales their 9th goal on the day. As you see the sub game working, Stesny extended out there, got on his hands. Sullivan still stretching to get across to the pipe there, was beat low stick side. We'll get another RPI goalie in the net here. Number 33 for the Engineers stepping in. As the faceoff's won quickly, but we're going to get a hold on the Bulldogs. Number 24 there, Dante Perisotto, was tied up with the DeSales faceoff player. Unfortunately, it tied up a little too much. Got called for holding. Charlie Rath now, freshman midfielder from Wilton, Connecticut, looking to find some space here as we tick under 2 minutes with about 1:33 left, and we've got a violation in the sub game on RPI. DeSales ball coming to the opposite end. Bulldogs looking to run some offense here, trying to get to 10 goals on the day. Number 16, long pull, long shot by number 16 there, Augie Maselli. Great pressure applied by number 6, Michael Klein, freshman from Huntington, Long Island. Did a great job to deter that opportunity. DeSales Bulldogs still subbing here. Skip pass across the top. Seth Young looking. Stesny all over him. Great defensive recovery there. Right in his hip pocket. Wasn't letting Seth Young shake him loose. Andrew Piccolo looking, finding. Ball skipping across now to the opposite side of the field. The DeSales players having trouble finding any open players here. Michael Wilburn working from X here. Looking, and unfortunately not able to find anybody. Great defense there by Alex Mealy. Engineers aren't able to retain possession as we tick down here below 30 seconds left in the game. 5 seconds on the shot clock for the Bulldogs. They've got to get one off here. And we're going to get a pause in action. Shot clock was not reset on an opportunity after the Engineers had collected possession. Mealy strips him, though, with about 13 seconds left. Ball is loose in the scrum. Number 50, Ryan Sweet picks it up. He's streaking down the field. 4, 3, 2. Can't quite connect in the middle. 1. Number 42, shot, score. And the Engineers beat the clock for their 19th goal of the game. Great celebration there. Sweet did a great job getting that ball, pushing it down the field. Thought the ball was going to die out there and run the clock down. Kind of eked right out in front of number 42, freshman attacker Will King from Pittsburgh, PA. And he's able to get RPI on the board for their 19th goal. They've scored 19 goals in their last 3 games, and they're able to extend their record to 4-0 on the season here. 19-10 win over DeSales Bulldogs. Appreciate everybody tuning in here today as the 8th-ranked Engineers extend their record to 4-0 on the season, number 8th in the country. They will play against Muhlenberg down in Allentown, PA next week as you take a look at some highlights from today. Engineers' offense and transition game really sparked the lead and sparked the victory for them. Great opportunity as the team heads into spring break to win here in front of its home fans. DeSales will drop to 0-2 on the season and look to get themselves right as they head into next week. Thanks again for tuning in here, folks. Final score from ECAF Stadium up here in Troy, New York is your RPI Engineers 19, DeSales University Bulldogs 10. Engineers ranked 8th in the country extend their record to 4-0. We appreciate you tuning in. Check out RPI Athletics for the information of how you can watch the women's hockey playoffs this afternoon and the men's hockey senior night against Harvard, home here at Houston Fieldhouse at 7 p.m. tonight on rpiathletics.com. Correction, folks. That last goal was 20-10, so Engineers double up the Bulldogs 20-10. Will King's final goal pushes us at 20-10. Great opportunity for the freshman. Again, 4-0 on the season. Engineers take to the road to face Muhlenberg next week. Thanks again for tuning in to RPI Engineers Athletics.